What is up, everybody? How you doing? I'm Vince Navarro. That's Justin Abarca. That's Eric Lopez. We are the three Mexicans. Thank you so much for joining us again here. Wherever you're listening, you're thankful you are here. How you guys doing?
Good,
Great.
man. How you doing?
I'm hanging in there. The last few days, well, I'm up in San Francisco, as everyone knows. Giants, what up? It's been crazy rain here, dudes.
Has
Like,
it?
it's insane. Yesterday, started yesterday. It was like 73 and sunny. Like what happened?
Fucking 90 over here today.
I know.
Really?
Yeah.
We were cold last week.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, we were cold as shit last week, but
Yeah.
freaking
And then this week is like hot.
Yeah, no, there was like lightning, thunder, hail. Like
Wow.
the skies just opened up. They got more rain than they've ever gotten, like ever. But we need it, and like the snow people need it. Unfortunately, there was an avalanche up north, and like it killed like 9 people, and like ugh,
But yeah, that was
that was
crazy.
scary.
like
And
in the mountains.
yeah, up in the mountains. And I had a friend that went up there, and he like came back like right. They even cut their trip short, and like because they were like, let's get out of here, dude, because
Those are
it
like the
just
9 skiers that died, right?
yeah, it was like
It was
they
like
were
a
on like
ski
this
trip.
yeah, a ski trip, and they had like the tour guides and everything, and like I think one of the moms from my kid's school that used to be a mom at my kid's school a few years ago was one of the skiers, and that was super sad. Everyone at the community, because she
Wow.
was big time in the community too, and she moved to Tahoe. And I've heard this third hand, so apologies out there, I'm getting it wrong, but I've heard that she moved with her family to Tahoe because they love to ski so much, and like they wanted to be like a bigger part of their life, and having to stop making the trek from San
Yeah.
Francisco over there all the time. But it's just so sad. But anyways, sorry, let's move on from the sad stuff.
That's why I don't
Wow,
like
you're
white
like my
people
it's
shit.
like my
Yeah,
mom.
really?
Just skiing's white people shit.
Well,
That's why I
that'll
don't
be
do
my
that.
thing. Watch. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't see snow till I was 19. Like, I don't know about you guys.
Wow.
There's a lot of snow where I grew up. I was in like northern middle Arizona, like just right, right under northern Arizona. So we got some good seasons. We got a little heat. Got
Okay.
some snow. Snow definitely in the mountains, Walpi Mountains.
Yeah.
There's always snow up there.
Yeah, the first time I went with snow was on a family trip up to who knows where, like somewhere up north, enough where there was like a lift and everything. And of course, like Mexicanos do, I went 30 people, 40 people deep, like a caravan, and it was most of us, it was our first time seeing snow, including like my tias that were like in their 60s, 70s. They were like,
Wow.
oh my God, right? And I was like, yep. I'm like, me too. You guys never brought me.
Where
So
did you live in Mexico when you were little?
oh, in Mexico, it's Michoacan and Jalisco where the cartels are at right now, bro.
Is it
I
snow up there? I
know,
thought it snows
jeez.
in the mountains up there,
No,
isn't it? No?
no. I mean, maybe, but I never went. I stayed.
It's a different kind of snow in Mexico.
Yeah, a lot of
Yeah.
different snow in Mexico. Yeah, like cocaína. But no, and then in Watsonville, I didn't see any snow. Like here on the coast, nothing. It was I'll never forget. I was freshman year college, and I got a call. I was in the dorms, and they were like, we're going skiing," and I was like, "We're what now?" You're like, "Yeah, we're gonna go snowboarding in the snow and la nieve, vámonos." And so like I went down back to Watsonville, and we got in the caravan and went up. And I'll never forget because we got there at night, and we got into the cabin. We just packed this cabin. I'm sure that they're supposed to fit like 12 at most. And I'm not kidding. There was like 30 of us in this thing. Just like we look like fucking enchiladas on the ground, just rolled up, like, butts to nuts, as they say. And then we woke up the next morning, and we drove up to the ski lift thing. And you know how in parking lots they move all the snow, and they make like big old embankments, kind of like packs of snow, like in the kind of like little hills, but it's just snow that they moved off of the parking lots. So we got all excited, and I remember I ran up it, and I was like, "Oh my God, snow!" And then I just immediately like fell right through it, like 4 feet down, like woof. And I was like, "I melted this fucking snow already." I'm like, "No one, like Mexicans shouldn't be allowed to do this." And the next thing I'll never forget, the next thing that happened almost within seconds was I felt a snowball hit my head, and I turned around, and all my tias are throwing snowballs at me. Like they're like, "Hola, cabron!" Just like, and I'm like, yeah. And then I snowboarded for like 1 minute, and I slammed my butt cheeks into like the claws of the snowboard, because it was like the claw kind, and like that was like, I don't know, 11:30 in the morning, and I took my shit off, and I walked it right over to the guy who had just handed it to me like less than an hour earlier or whatever, and I was like, "Here you go," and he goes, "You're done," and I was like, "Yep." and that's the last time I ever touched a snowboard. I was like, fuck this.
That's like me with fucking roller skating, dude. I tried that shit one time
Oh,
when I was a little kid.
yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
never again.
I can't do it.
No, me neither
can't
can
roller
I. What's
skate,
up with
I can't
that?
skateboard. I can't do none of that shit.
Yeah.
I got no
If it-
balance for any of that shit. I don't
Yeah.
know
It wasn't,
why.
it's not a little Mexican boy thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah.
It's not. Yeah.
Like, it's like not like. And then
Even
like
though-
inline skating came out, and I was like, I skateboarded.
Uh-huh.
So I was like, oh, you have inline skates? Lame.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like lame.
Yeah.
So I just never bothered to learn.
Yeah. Yeah. No, yeah, roller skating and roller blading, I never could do. I could never also do skateboarding, and which made me jealous because all of like my little Mexicano friends in my old town could do it and do it really well. Like they were like kick flipping and like ollieing and shit. So I would go out there with my camera. I'd be like the little cameraman for them because they all love videotaping
Yeah.
themselves. But like I couldn't do shit. If it involved, I always tell my son, I'm like, if it involves wheels and my feet, can't do it, bro. Forget it. Because he's always like, let's go ice skating, let's go rollerblading, let's go roller skating. And I'm like, nah. I'm like, let's go play baseball. And then he's like, nah. And I'm like, great, here we are. We're at an impasse. But yeah. But anyways, let's get to our first topic of the day. This is a segment we're calling "Am I the Only One?" And I'll kick it off. This is just kind of things that we're thinking to ourselves. Are we the only ones that feel this way? And I'm gonna tell you guys, and I really hope that I'm not the only one. But am I the only one? You guys know when you're in the shower and you need to like get out of the shower to like, oh shit, I forgot to grab something or whatever, and then like, but or you've just showered and you're done. You turn the water off and then you get out, and for whatever reason you need to get back in. That feeling of getting back in a shower that you were just in is totally gross. Like, I feel like, ugh. Like, even though I was just in there 20 seconds ago, 10 seconds ago, I don't know what it is, but I hate getting back into a shower I was just in. And the water's not, it's weird, right? Am I weird?
Do you mind getting into the shower right after like your wife showers?
No.
Is that
not
weird?
at all. No, not at all. I'm saying like, I'm showered, I'm done, water off. I get out, and then for whatever stupid reason, I don't know, like I need to reach in there to whatever, right? And like I need to fully step back in there. I don't know why, but I'm like, ugh, this is gross in here. See, am I the only one?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know.
I'm trying to think.
I'm weird about like when I'm in the shower and I forgot, like you said, something.
Yeah.
And I gotta get out to go grab it, or I gotta like answer the phone. I left the phone, and it's ringing. And I gotta answer it. And I'm like, shit. And like I gotta like shake off like my feet so I don't want to get the floor too wet.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that. But I don't. Other than that, no, I don't feel weird about going back in the shower.
Like
Why would you have to go back in if you're done already?
Well, sometimes like you gotta like clean in there, like sometimes the drain or something, or
I hate it if I take a shower, I turn off the shower, go to get out, and I don't have a towel.
Yeah.
Like my wife's taking my towel or whatever.
Yeah.
And I have to go get one. And I'm like, ah, shit.
Yeah.
I hate that feeling of being like naked and wet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like trying to do the half like.
Yeah.
That's always have to have the fucking towel like right next to like. I gotta pre-position the towel before I go in the shower.
Yeah, I drape it over mine's a glass shower, so I drape it over that fucker. And like, it's funny because like I've been doing that for a while now in the shower I have here now, and I used to do it in another shower, but sometimes there's showers that just don't allow that over the towel thing.
Yeah.
And it's funny because you get so used to having the towel there, and like I'll use it mid shower to dry my nose because I hate my nose getting wet. So I'll even my eyes closed when I'm like doing this. I'll be like, like I'll grab it and go like this. But then like the times when I'm in a shower that doesn't have the ability to put the towel like that, I'll find myself reaching out for it, like with my eyes and then I'm like, then I open my eyes and I'm like, damn it.
Damn, you're like a little kid. My nephew's like that. I was washing his hair when he's staying here.
Yeah.
He was in the bath. He's like, anytime the water gets, he's like, I need a towel. I need a towel. I need a towel. I'm like, just fucking wipe your face, man.
Yeah. I'm the same way, dude. I can't stand this getting wet.
Huh.
Like, I don't know what it is.
You don't like your T-zone?
Yeah, like right, yeah, right here. And I'm just like, I just need it dry.
wipe it, squeegee
No,
it with
because
your
then I'm
hand?
just putting more water. I need some.
No, you just
that's
wipe, flick your hand off and squeegee it.
I think you may be the only one with that too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you got
maybe
that's
two
it.
in one, two in one
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Is it just
All
me
kinds of
times 2?
quirks.
I win.
Well, here's the thing. Do you guys do a new towel every shower?
No,
No. How long?
2-3 showers or so.
Yeah, like 2 or 3 showers.
Yeah,
Okay.
because
And I remember feeling okay about that. I felt kind of weird about that, but
Yeah.
until like I was working at this hotel years ago, and some hot chick said it. She's like, "Yeah," she's like, "It's like with your towels, you use it, you're clean already, so why can you reuse it?" I'm like, "Oh,
did you overhear this while you were walking by like the restaurant in the hotel or
No,
what,
it was
where
like kind of like we're all just hanging out and talking about water conservation or some shit.
Wait, this
and
is
then-
a person. This is a hot chick that worked at the hotel.
Yeah, well, this is in the restaurant. It's like
Okay.
at the restaurant, at this hotel. I worked
Okay.
room service, and these people worked in the restaurant. So
Okay.
and so I was always back there in my area, and my area is the only place that you could really hang out, and fucking. So they would come out and hang out in my little area and shit, and they were forced to talk to me, forced to talk to the peasant.
Yeah. No.
About showering.
Yeah. Well, that's my. Is it me? Is it just me?
Huh.
It is just you.
do you-
That is
uh,
just you.
That is just
Do you guys have something weird you want to share about yourselves, or are we just gonna to think that I'm the weirdo here?
No, I mean, that's
I
pretty
don't know.
That's pretty out there. I never.
Well, the thing is, I understand the moment.
Yeah.
I just don't have that feeling, the same feeling of like.
I guess
it's
I guess if
gross
I
in there.
dissected my showering rituals, there's some
Yeah.
weird shit that I do. I guess, and that I can't be without. Like I said, I always have to have my towel. Like I got the sliding glass doors. And so it's got those little like the towel racks, right?
Huh.
And I gotta have my towel right there,
Uh-huh.
right there. So when I open, I can just
Uh-huh.
reach over and grab it,
Right.
and cover myself, and then my clothes right next to my underwear and my t-shirt right next to the towel, so I can put that shit on fast because I don't like to look at myself in the fucking mirror.
Yeah. I have same thing, same sort of thing. I'm like, there's a mirror right there, and I'm just like, no,
Yeah,
I don't want to look over there. I don't wanna look over there.
I'm like the elephant man and shit. Look at me. I'm covering myself.
Yeah, no, I have the same feelings, man.
I'm like fucking Buffalo Bill. I'm like,
I bet you're like my brother, dude. My fucking brother just walks around. My brother just walks around naked and shit, just all proud of himself. I'm like, fucking dude, cover yourself.
Well, here's I'm. It's just bath, shower stuff. Like, am I the only one who doesn't? I hate stepping out of the shower without drying my feet.
Yeah,
I hate it.
What does
I-
that mean? Explain.
Like, I have to like dry one foot,
Uh-huh.
like one leg and foot, step out. So a dry foot is on the
Uh-huh.
dry thing,
Uh-huh.
and then wipe my other foot and then step out. So I'm not
Okay.
stepping out with. I hate like
Okay.
because there's no
questions.
worse feeling than like stepping on like a wet bath mat.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
gross.
Because then it's gonna be soaked and it's gonna fucking take forever to dry.
Yeah.
Yeah, but people do
Yeah.
like my kids fucking do it all the time. Like they just
Yeah.
step right out. I'm like, God damn it! Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know when I got that. I must have had that quirk my whole life because I don't remember a time where it didn't bother me to have like to soak the mat or the floor or the tiles with like
No.
a bunch of water. I do that like before. I don't dry it. I don't completely dry them, but I got to do that duck flap.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Yeah.
like just like fucking slap all the water off your feet, and then I get out.
No, yeah. I
No?
dry before I get out of the. For me, it's more of a warmth thing because I hate being cold. It's like my number one pet peeve in life is being cold. I hate it. I hate being cold.
you're in
And so,
the
like,
best city for that.
yeah.
Yeah.
And so you like when like you're in the chamber of warmth that you're still in when after you turn on the
Like the
water. So like
steam, yeah.
the
So you
steam.
take
So
hot showers.
I take crazy hot showers.
Oh, yeah, I
I
don't
take
take
like
hot
almost
showers.
boiling hot showers.
I don't take hot showers.
Oh, no.
What? Cold?
Oh man, they got to be lukewarm.
Lukewarm.
Room temp.
Ugh,
like-
you crazy.
Yeah,
Like
room-
body temperature style, like
like I don't know, man.
or
It's
colder.
if I'm waking up in the morning, it's fucking cold, and like I gotta go in there. Like the other day I woke up and went right into the shower, and then it had to be a little bit warm. But then as I'm already adjusted, I gotta turn the knob and get to like a cooler temp. because like it burns, like it burns my scalp. I'm like, fuck that.
Nah,
Yeah,
no,
so
dog.
like
I
like
need.
no, yeah, like and before I get out, I go even colder. I'll like chill.
Really?
I
You're one of
chill
those
myself.
guys.
The cold plunge.
Yeah.
Is that you too, Justin?
No, I mean, in the summer, I like to take like a warm shower, not like a hot one, and then I usually finish off by blasting the cold.
I can't.
Just
No.
because it's so hot, like when it's so
Nah.
hot here, you're like, ugh, I need like to lower my body temp
Oh,
quick
gotcha. Yeah.
before I get out.
And like I was just in Mexico and it was hotter than a motherfucker there in the daytime, because it's Mexico, like it's fucking hot. And even then, I was like, I still need this fucking
Where
water
were you
hot
at?
as fuck in my hometown of Zamora,
At,
in Michoacan.
at your family's house?
Yeah, we were at a hotel. We stayed at a hotel this
Yeah.
time
I was
because
just saying, no,
yeah,
there's no air conditioning.
there was air conditioning in the room, but the room was fine and everything. But like it was just like outside, it was hotter than a motherfucker, dude. Especially in the differential between shade and sun was enormous. Like it felt like 20. I'm probably exaggerating, but even my wife was like, "Holy shit!" Like when we're in the shade, it's like kind of cold, but when you get into the sun, you're like, "Oh fuck, this thing's burning,
Was it like
dude."
dry or was it humid?
It was pretty dry. I don't somewhere in between, like
Is
not
there like a
not neither.
pool?
There was no pool at the hotel. There was nothing like that. It was like one of these new boutique hotels that just opened up. It's only got like 12 rooms or something like that.
So what do you do to get away from the heat when you're not like at the hotel?
All we really did was just kind of go into the rooms and like blast the air conditioning. But like I said, like at night it
Suffer.
got cold because it was still,
Yeah.
it was still the colder time of the year. But they were like, it was the daytime part of the day where we were like, we would go take a walk, because we were pretty close to the center of town, so we could walk pretty much everywhere.
Centro.
Yeah, and it was like,
So it's the centro.
we'd be like, oh god, like those kids selling waters. I was like, give me one, like, or I'd take like 3 waters from the hotel, like the free waters every day. I'd be like, oh god, give me water. But yeah, but and you're right, man. I live in like one of the coldest parts of like the Bay Area, and I live specifically in Daly City, which is known for being like a fog kind of, because like the mountains just kind of trap the fucking fog right here, and so everyone's like, "You live in the wrong place," and I'm like, "I know." And the goal is to someday maybe retire to Mexico.
Really?
Yeah, that's the goal, to maybe, or at least have like a place we
Home
can
there?
call our own there and like go there a few months out of the year. That'd be nice.
All the whites are doing it. Why not
I
you?
know.
No,
Yeah.
exactly. I'm like, fuck you guys. I want my land too, man.
How expensive is it out there?
I mean, it's cheaper. It's definitely, things are definitely cheaper. You do the thing that I've been doing since I was a kid, where you're wherever you go to a store, you do math. Because and you go like, holy shit, like this is only $1, or holy shit, this is. But then like you go to like a Walmart or like a Costco, and it's either the same or more. Do you know what I mean? Like if you're buying like an American product, or like something is like a kind of a fancy product, or like like something that's shipped everywhere in the world, that's gonna be
Huh.
more, if not expensive. Like Eric, I showed you that. I sent you a picture. I found a Bumblebee man, a Simpsons Bumblebee man,
Oh,
like an
cool.
official. And we were in a Walmart, so obviously it came from like China or whatever. But I was like, oh, I'm gonna get this, right? Because I'm like, it's probably cheaper here. And then I got on my phone and I'm like, well, how much is it in the United States? And I was like, oh, it's more expensive here. Like, fuck this. I put it right back. I was like, sorry, Eric, I ain't getting no Bumblebee man today. And so yeah, it just really depends. It's honestly, if like when you go out to eat, that's when you're like, oh, this is the money right here. Like, this is so much cheaper. Like everything's so
Groceries are
much cheaper.
cheap.
Groceries are pretty cheap, but it's the going out to eat that you're like,
Yeah.
give me 2. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like here, you go out or to a bar, it's like 12, 14, $15 a drink before tip, and over there it's like $1. You know what I mean?
Oh,
$1.50,
yeah.
or something like that, and
Shit.
you're
No,
like,
my
holy
hometown,
shit.
my hometown's stuck in a time. I mean, I haven't been to a bar there in a while, but they're in like a time capsule. You go to the bars there, it's like fucking 1985 prices. Like,
Really?
get a beer for like $2.50. Like, what the fuck?
Wow. Yeah, that's unheard of around here.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna complain one more time. Is it just me about these burrito prices? The burrito prices in my my
Oh,
vicinity
across the
right now.
board are
Dude,
crazy.
what the
Oh, dude,
fuck,
yeah.
The
man?
burrito index has shot up.
Yeah.
Dude, Mexican food used to be fucking peasant food, man.
I
Yeah.
know.
And now it's fucking like a luxury. What the fuck?
I know, dude. I went to go buy a burrito the other day, and it was like $22 before anything, like just base level. And I was like, are you guys putting gold flakes in this
Yeah.
fucker or what the fuck? Like, I remember paying
$22 for one
22
burrito?
Yes, dude.
Were you at the airport?
No, I was on a fucking, like, I got Instagram suckered into, like, try the new place by you. Like, it's a new hole in the wall by this family run, and they're from Jalisco. And I was like, I want to go support a family run place. And the algorithm got me.
Mhm.
And it's really, it's like a 2-minute drive from me, tops. It's like right there. So I went over there one day and I was like, I'll have the shrimp burrito, please. And they're like, super. And I was like, absolutely. And then I should have looked up. And and then they're like, "Do you want guacamole?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure,
Everything
whatever."
was extra.
Yeah,
that's
and
what
that's
it
what,
is.
but that's probably where they fucked me, like $11 worth of guacamole. And I was just
Yeah.
like, "What the
You
fuck
want
is in?" And,
cheese? You want all
and
this shit
then
was extra?
when they charged me, because at this point it's too embarrassing to like be like, "Oh, forget it," because now I'm in this place. And I was like, "It better be like this fucking. It better be like a fucking burrito."
Yeah.
It was like fucking like I ate so fast. I was like, "Are you fucking?" I was so mad. And when my wife came home, I told her about it, and she started laughing because she works in the Mission all the time. Like that's where a couple of her schools are where she works at, and she was like cracking up. She's like, "Where have you been, you dummy?" She's like, "This is just the new normal." And I was like, "It is?" And she's like, "Yeah, you
Yeah.
dummy." And I was like, "Oh, my
Gotta
bad."
cook at home, dude. Gotta cook
Yeah.
at home.
How much is a
Yeah.
Chipotle burrito? I haven't
They're
had
like-
Chipotle in
They're like
years, but
$12. We order them a lot at work because I'll be on set and stuff, and it's just like the easiest thing to order for
Mhm.
everybody. And they're like $12 now, I think, or something like that. But then you start adding, same sort of thing. You start adding this, you start adding that. Do you want the this? Do you want with the picadillo with the this? And it's all of a sudden $19. Do you know what I mean?
yeah, I have to do like parent math all the time.
Yeah.
Of like, oh, $11 isn't too bad for a burrito, but if 4 of us want to get burritos
Oh, fuck
and
that.
drinks and shit,
Yeah.
I'm like, God
Would it
damn, it's like
be-
a $75
Yeah.
Yeah.
burrito dinner.
You don't like say factor in like, oh, the kid's got to share one or.
No, my son is like, he can eat, man. My son can like
Really? You could take
when
it
he
down?
when it's something that he likes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking burgers, like he'll
Yeah.
have like
Oh,
2
yeah, yeah.
hot dogs. He'll have like 3.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Like they're growing too, but like it's
Yeah.
just one of those like.
My son is in the same world where we actually talking the other day, because whenever we serve him something that we know he's either not into or just straight up doesn't like, but this is what you're eating kind of thing,
Mm.
he's like 1 bite, 2 bite, I'm full, But when it's something he loves, he could eat. We have to stop him. We're like you're gonna like throw up or you're gonna make yourself sick. Like pizza specifically. Like he could eat an entire adult large pizza himself. Do you know what I mean? And he was getting like we made this frozen Detroit style pizza from Costco, and if we had let him, he would have eaten the whole fucking thing.
Shit,
You know what I mean? And we stopped him, and he got all like,
some of those fucking challenges for you. There's this fucking I saw this challenge on Instagram last night. There's that that mom and pop's pizza place.
Yeah.
uh-huh.
They do this like giant slice. You can eat the whole thing in 15 minutes. You get like fucking $500 or like $1,000 or some shit.
Oh, I gotta go there. I can do that, no problem.
Yeah, I think it's like a group of 2 or 3 or something for that one too.
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah, it's not a single. It's like
Where is this place?
they're all over.
there's
LA.
a couple. There was one
Yeah.
like I actually I don't think I ever ate one. We used to
There's-
live right there right on Hollywood Boulevard.
Yeah, there's
There's
one right here on Lancashire.
Oh fuck,
Yeah.
let's go. 3 of us.
Remember somebody like crashed into one. There was an actor who like crashed into that.
Really?
Shit, really?
Yeah, the famous Mamas and Papas. Who was it? And then it got swept under the rug. I remember
Really?
it happening, and it was kind of like, well, we're not talking about that story anymore.
Yeah,
Ah,
or
who the
Brad
fuck
Pitt
is
or
it?
some shit.
No, I need to
Lindsay
look that up.
Lohan.
It was Alan Ruck. That's who it was.
Oh, it was Alan Ruck.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fuck's
okay.
Alan Ruck?
He's the guy who played the best
He's-
friend in Ferris Bueller's
Cameron
Day
in-
Off. Cameron.
Yeah.
And he was in Spin City. He was in
Succession.
In Speed. He was in Speed. I didn't watch Succession.
Yeah, I didn't watch Succession either. I heard it's good.
Oh,
Yeah, I've heard
Succession
great.
was fantastic.
I tried watching the first episode, but I have a hard problem with rich people problems. I'm like, no, I'm
Oh,
good.
yeah.
That's my problem. I mean, I'm sure it's great. I'm sure eventually someday I'll watch it. It's on my list of before I die movies, but I have a problem with rich people problems.
Rich people
Sorry.
problems.
Yeah. That's why I also had a problem with that one show. What was that one show? with Nicole Kidman, and they're in like Monterey. It's on HBO.
Oh, Pretty Little Lies.
Yeah, same thing. I was like, rich people
Yeah.
problems. I was like, Jesus Christ, can we make a show not about rich people problems? But
Would White Lotus be rich people problems?
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, I can't get into White Lotus.
I
Am
like
I the
White
only
Lotus.
one?
I like White Lotus.
We watched the first episode of that, and I actually liked it because I like that guy's sensibilities and his humor. But I also kind of saw the same thing. I'm just like,
See,
man,
I
HBO.
relate to the staff. I worked in
Oh,
hotels.
true.
Yeah.
They do show the staff, so that
Yeah.
helped.
I just couldn't get into it as like a
Yeah.
thing. I was like, it's like like Traders. Do you guys watch Traders?
No,
Traders now.
the one on Peacock,
The
where
one on
where they're
Peacock.
playing Mafia.
Yeah, they're just playing Mafia.
Yeah,
And we have friends who love it, and I know people love it, and like we
Yeah.
tried again, and we're just like, nope.
yeah,
Like halfway through, like not even halfway through, my wife got up and left the room,
yeah,
and then I was like, well, I guess we're done.
yeah. I'm not a real big fan of those kind of especially when it's a competition show with celebrities, and I'm using that term loosely, like celebrities.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm good. Like, I'm good. No, thank you.
Well, that's the problem. It's all like a reality TV like ecosystem. So
yeah.
if you don't know those people, it's
Yeah.
not as interesting. I knew like I don't even know how many people are on it, like 20 or
Ron
something.
Funches, yeah,
And I know like I knew 5 maybe like their work and
yeah.
another 5 by name.
Yeah, I was
Uh,
actually listening to a podcast, an NPR podcast, where they were reviewing the season that's on right now, and they were like, "This show's fine and all, but if you really want to watch a good version of it, there's the UK celebrity one. They only made one season of that, and they were talking about how those celebrities that are on that show are actual like people of merit. They're not just like the Bravo verse or like just
Yeah.
Real Housewives, that whole like that cyclical thing that you're talking
Yeah.
about. But they're actual people like sportscasters, news anchors, sport, like people in sports, like people that actually have done things with their lives, and like this isn't their job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it was like really like a cordial kind of version of it, and like everyone like was rooting, kind of like even the host was like rooting for each other, and it was a lot less backstabby. And like for this one, it just feels like they were just like, it just feels like they're all like, I gotta win this because this is my next paycheck. Ah!
Yeah. They're all horrible kind
Yeah.
of.
So that's, I mean, I don't watch a lot of that shit. But anyways, let's move on to the main topic of today. And I wanted to talk about something that, the kids come up with these terms to mean the same thing that they've meant, new words for old
Oh.
shit.
Yeah.
But this one I think is pretty funny. It's called Choppelganger. Have you guys heard of Choppelganger?
Choppelganger?
Is that like an ugly version of yourself?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, sir.
See, I call it a bizarro version.
Yes.
I call Bizarro too.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, sure. I call it. I've always just called it doppelganger, or like celebrity lookalike, or whatever, like, or whatever, right?
My buddy Scott calls them stunt doubles.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's a good
yeah.
one.
Yeah.
That's funny.
So I wanted to tell you guys a story about and Eric, you'll pick up on this real quick. You'll remember maybe you'll remember when it, because you were there. A few years ago, I was in LA visiting friends, and I went to a pizza place that's near Eric's house. I always forget the name of the place. It's like got an outdoor patio and everything.
Fire.
Yeah, the Pit Fire,
Yeah.
right there, right by Eric's house. And I tell people like, meet me there. Like I'll be there for a few hours and like come and go, whatever. Like whoever can come. And I was the first one there, and I'm there with my son, and they got picnic tables, and you order at the bar. And so I'm sitting there at the picnic tables, and we're looking at the menu, and my wife's like, okay, go get this, and there. And then, like when you can feel someone like looking at you, like staring. I looked over, and there's this fucking white, I'm going to call him a kid, dude. Early 20s at most. He's like staring at me. And he's wrapping up. They're just finishing their meal. And I could tell that they're about to leave. And I'm like, all right. So I'm like, man, this fucking guy's mad dog. I mean, what the fuck? But, I'm not about to be like, yo, what up, bro? But whatever. And then I get up to go order, and my son comes with me. And this guy starts, he starts screaming at the top of his lungs, like at me, shouting. And also with so much confidence, like white boy confidence I've never seen before. And he's going like this: Valenti! 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 Right? And I at this point, Juan's like kind of scared and like, what the fuck's happening? And I look over at this guy and I'm like, are you talking to me? And he goes, yeah, Valenti, what's up? And I go, "Oh man, sorry, my name's not Valenti." And he was like crestfallen because he was so confident that I'm this Valenti person, right? And I'm like, dude, I have no idea what you're talking about. Sorry. And he goes, oh, that's not you. Man, I was 100% sure that you were Valenti. And I was like, no. And he goes, man. And then he's like walking by me. He goes, are you sure you're not Valenti and you're not fucking with me? And I was like, I'm not Valenti. And he goes, and I'm like, who's Valenti? And he goes, you don't watch the George Lopez show? And I'm like, yeah, yeah. And I'm
I
like, he's like,
remember
yeah,
this.
he's on there. You should check it out. Like, there's a guy. If that's not you, you look just like him. And I was like, and I'm now walking away and I go, wait a minute. And this is back when George Lopez had like an actual show on television
It was a
as presently.
sitcom, right?
Yeah, it was,
Yeah.
but he had one at that moment. It was like Lopez versus Lopez. And I looked at him, I stopped him. I'm like, are you talking about the Lopez versus Lopez show that's on TV right now? And he goes, no, I don't even know what that is. And I'm like, so you're talking about the George Lopez show from the 90s? And he's like, yeah.
Is it the 90s?
You were like late 90s, early
Yeah.
2000s, right?
Early
And I was like,
2000s.
and he goes, yeah. And I'm like, are you talking about like the guy who's like the chubby, like best friend? He's like, yeah. And I was like, you think I look like that guy? And he's like, yeah. And my son's like, you got to pull that up. So I pulled it up
He's
and
like old now, right?
I almost fucking died, dude. Here,
He's
let
like in
me
his-
show you guys a
he's
photo.
in his 60s now?
I mean, yeah, he's old as fuck.
I think
and
wasn't
like,
he was in like some Cholo movie. Was it Colors?
yeah, no, he was in Blood In, Blood Out.
Blood in, Blood Out, yeah.
You're bound by honor, Vatos Locos Forever, homie.
Oh yeah, I know who you're talking.
And
Oh, I
like-
see him.
And like, look at this guy. Here, let me put it. Look at this guy.
I can see it.
If you were like way older,
Yeah, if you're way older,
Yeah,
yeah.
but look,
could
this
be
is
your
what he
older
looked like
brother.
on the show. This is what he looked like on the show.
Yeah, you don't look at all like
Look,
that.
yeah.
look at-
Yeah.
Look, I'm gonna.
Nah.
Ugh.
You guys, he's got like a chubby
Sorry.
nose and shit.
Yeah.
Your nose is
Well,
all thin.
For those of you on listening and not watching, look up Valenti Rodriguez on
Valenti
IMDb.
Rodriguez, yeah,
He was
saw
on the George Lopez show. He is 62 years old, and he's lost a ton of weight. I don't know if he had an illness or he just got in shape or what, but he's lost a ton of weight, so he looks pretty good for 62. But I'm looking at him from the show. Dude, I mean, and not to, I don't mean to, back in those days, they always had like archetypes and stereotypes they tried to fill on the show. He was the chubby best friend from work, or his chubby best friend. That was his shtick. He was the comedic guy, like always, hey George, and like,
He's the
look at
Barbosa.
this. And so, like, I remember I got so upset, and I was like, this fucking guy. And he walked away like, la, 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 and he had no idea.
Ruined your whole fucking week, huh?
Yeah, dude. And my son brings that shit up all the fucking
What does
time.
he do? He's like, Valenti!
Yeah,
Valenti.
he's like, he'll be like, I'll like walk by and he's like, Valenti! And I'm
Oh,
like,
wow.
you motherfucker, dude. And then we'll just be
dick.
sitting there. My son loves to bring up shit that like is like, ugh, like why you gotta bring
poking at
that
you,
up?
huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's always like, he'll just be sitting there and out of nowhere he'll be eating. We'll be eating dinner and he'll look over. He's like, hey, remember that one guy called you Valenti? And I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Why you gotta bring that shit?
Well, make sure you hold on to it when someone thinks he's some
I know.
embarrassing
the thing is,
shit.
growing up, like I got as you age, you get compared to people. Like I used to get all the time, especially like in college and grad school, I got Derek Jeter all the time.
What?
Mm.
Yeah, and I hate it because I didn't have a beard before, and like my face, I guess, and I never saw it, but like people would be like,
Jeter?
people would meet me and be like, "Holy shit, you look like Derek Jeter,"
What the
and
fuck,
I'd be like,
Marty?
"No,
You
I
look like
don't."
Jeter.
You're like a foot shorter than
Yeah.
Derek Jeter.
Well,
I know,
I'm looking at your features. I'm like, what party?
It's
Does
the
he have, like,
eyes. It's the eyes.
I think it's this right here, like
Yeah.
right here. And especially when I shave, I have kind of like a round, like this is roundish right here. Sorry, if everyone on listening, but go look me up or go find us on YouTube. This whole thing's on YouTube, so you can watch what I'm doing here. But my face, I think, is like kind of like round right here. Especially back when I was younger, I had kind of like the little baby face. And so people would stop me like walking along and be like, "Do you look like Derek Jeter?" I'm like, "Holy shit!" And then once the beard came in, that's when the Charlie Day shit started happening.
Oh.
Charlie Day constantly, and I'll tell this story, and then I'll tell it real fast.
You know,
because this is a
it's
great
got to
story.
be a vibe.
Yeah, it's more
you
a
don't look like
vibe,
any
yeah,
of these motherfuckers,
but I'll
you
tell you
put out
this-
a vibe.
I'll tell you this, fellas. One time, I'll tell this story quick. But one time this is at least 10, 12 years ago. We were, maybe a little bit more. My wife was at a shoe store and just down the street from where we lived in an apartment here in San Francisco. And she was like, "Hey, meet me at this shoe store and we'll go eat after." And I'm like, "Okay, cool." So I walked a couple blocks over. She'd been looking around for a while, and I walk in, and almost immediately, same sort of thing. I feel fucking someone looking at me, and I look over, and it's one of the ladies that works there, right? And I was like, "What the fuck's up with this bitch? Like, why is she staring at me?" Right? And she's obviously one of the workers. So I go and I find my wife, and it's not that big of a store. It's a kind of a corner store, like shoe store. And we're walking around, she's looking at shoes, you know how ladies do, they looking at shoes. I keep looking over my shoulder, and this chick's just kind of like, she keeps getting closer to me and giving me that like side eye look. And I got kind of like uncomfortable, and I was like, "Hey, let's get I'm like, "Hey, are you done? Like, are you gonna buy anything?" She's like, "No, I'm not gonna buy anything." I'm like, "Can we get the fuck out of here?" And she's like, "Yeah, let's go." So we were leaving, and this lady now is like tracking with me, like watching me walk out the door, right? And like I could feel like she's like, now I can tell that she's like wanting to say something to me, like she's like, you know, that feeling like where like someone's like, and she can't find the words, and now she's running out of time because she's seen the distance from me to the door, and now I'm out the door because I'm like, let's get away from this fucking psycho. And we're like 2-3 steps out the door, and I look over my shoulder, look back, and this lady's standing at the front of the door of the shop, and she screams, "Does anyone ever tell you you look like Charlie Day?" Just like that. And I turned and I stopped and I start laughing, and I go, "Yes, all the time." And she went, "Okay, so you're not Charlie Day." And I'm like, "I'm not Charlie Day." And she's like, "Okay. Okay, bye." And I was like, "Oh, yeah." And my wife was like, "What the fuck was that?" She's like, "Oh," and I told her, I was like, "That chick was looking at me the whole fucking time I was in there because she thought I was Charlie Day." And my wife was like, "Who?" And I was like, I'll show you later. But, and during that time of my life, constantly, Charlie Day, Charlie Day, Charlie Day, Charlie Day, you're Charlie Day, Charlie Day. And I was like, and people would watch, like, I guess he was in a bunch of movies, and like, he was in like Vacation, I think, or something, the new Vacation or something. And people would call me, they're like, "Holy shit, you know, you're Charlie Day." And I'm like, "Okay."
So there's a similarity in the nose, maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I think it's more. I think it's the
Yeah,
beard.
and I think
beard,
it's
the
the
nose,
beard.
and definitely your spazziness, right?
Yeah,
But
it's definitely like, but like, I wasn't spazzing out in this fucking shoe store, man.
maybe to you probably weren't, but she saw you from
Yeah.
afar. You're just like,
Just the Mexican version.
Yeah,
you're
Mexicano
Mexican.
Charlie,
You're
Carlos
Carlos
Day,
Day.
Carlos Diaz.
Carlos Diaz.
Carlitos Dia.
Yeah.
Yeah. So who's your guys'
Oh,
people
dude,
that you
mine's
get?
right now, it's
Yeah.
every fucking fat Mexican with glasses and a beard. So you look
So,
like my cousin. Oh, let me see. Like, I don't look nothing like your fucking cousin. He's just fat and has glasses and a beard. The fuck? It's like, I'm like, what the fuck, man? I swear, that's all it is, man. And like growing up, people, I hated that shit. People, "Hey, you look like somebody I know," and then show me. I'm like, no, I don't.
Yeah,
No, I
you're
don't. But
Choppelganger.
okay.
Yeah.
Like, shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really get anyone saying I look like anyone.
Really?
No. I wish.
Oh
I wish
yeah.
somebody was like.
I saw
get it,
Bizarro Justin the other day. I forgot where it was on. It was on. Might have been on. What the fuck was it on? I think it's just because he had like your hair and he had the big mustache you had. I was like, oh shit, it's Bizarro Justin right there. I forgot where it was where I saw him though.
Yeah,
There's a
I
lot
feel
of
like
actors who are like commercial actors, especially who are all
Yeah.
kind of like similar vibes.
when you go to auditions, like casting calls where you have to go in person, do you have that experience where you sit next to dudes that look just like you?
Your type.
Yeah, or it's like I could kind of walk in and be like, oh, that's what they're going for.
Okay.
Like, oh, they're going for like a Latino, like older, like sometimes I'm like, oh, I'm not getting this. You want like an older looking dude.
Yeah, yeah.
Like a more of like you have college kids dad.
Yeah.
Shit, I remember I'd go in sometimes and motherfuckers would come in full costume and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what is this person doing? They're like, I'm like dressed like a mailman because like they knew that it was a mailman in the commercial.
Yeah.
I'm like, god damn.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers.
Yeah, I remember we were casting for the rundown, and we were casting for a cook, and so many people came dressed as cooks. And like a couple of them went on, and I don't remember who even got the part, but I remember that I thought it was cheesy that they were dressing like cooks, but Peter Berg was like, he was the director, he was digging it. He was like, "Oh yes, thank you for doing it." And I was like, "Oh, okay, that's
okay."
I guess it depends on the director really, and like if they think it, they like the like that you went for it. You know what I mean?
If I ever go for on camera again, I'll make sure to fucking dress up then.
Well, it all depends. Like if it's like, because I know I've gone on stuff where I'm like, am I the only one like for like football stuff? Like maybe it's just because I have jerseys and whatnot,
Yeah.
but I always go to things and I'm like, oh, am I the only one wearing a jersey? It's said to wear a jersey. You're just wearing like a red shirt or
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
or
Like
it's like
football.
yeah, or it's like an NFL thing, but you're wearing like a
Baseball.
baseball
Yeah,
Cardinals shirt
yeah,
because
yeah.
my boyfriend had it. That's all he had. And I'm like, just don't wear anything then.
Yeah,
Like,
hey, Justin, for the Uber Eats commercial you were in the Super Bowl commercial that Justin was
boom,
in. What
boom,
up?
Yeah.
boom, boom,
What
boom.
was number one? What was the audition like for that? And number two, like, where did you film that? Like, because that you're not actually like you're like probably like in a studio somewhere, right? Like, what was
That's
that
the Coliseum.
for real?
Yeah.
You guys shot that in the Coliseum?
Yeah.
Holy shit, dude!
Yeah,
Yeah.
they don't fuck around, dude. I did a Toyota years ago, and we shot at the Rose Bowl.
Holy shit!
Yeah, it was
just a
kind of
tailgate.
interesting because
Yeah.
you never see why they need it.
Because the
Yeah.
shot was like
Yeah, it's framed
you
really
know,
tight, right?
Your frame really tight. You can barely even tell you're in stands. Like
Yeah.
it
Yeah,
doesn't even look like the Coliseum.
there's another shot where it looks like they're like in like through like the walkway or whatever.
Oh yeah.
But even that you can't really. It just looks like a stadium, like they're walking into.
Oh yeah, the silhouette.
I don't
shot.
know, dude. Like people have so much money. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't
Mhm.
know what
Yeah.
you're. Yeah, would have been cheaper just to go to a local high school and shoot it in their stands.
Yeah.
1,000%. But
Yeah.
Mhm.
you
And
know,
what was the audition process like for that?
that was just I mean, it's if anybody hasn't seen it, it's like a blink and you miss it.
Mhm,
You miss me in this thing.
Yeah.
But like those auditions are usually like where we're being cast as is the crazy buffer
Mm-hmm.
around the celebrity.
Yeah.
So if you ever see like a celebrity with around people, all those people around him were cast and cast with the idea of like you guys are professionals and you aren't going to like fuck up this shot and like fuck up like talk to the celebrity and blah 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 blah. So that's why I'm like when people are like, oh, that's it. I'm like, yeah, but I still get the paid as if I
Yeah.
same if I talk or not. It's
Fuck
like
yeah, dude. Them
Yeah.
residuals are good.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I know. I hope so. Jesus.
It will be.
That
It
ad,
will be.
I see that ad all the time.
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah, constantly.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
On what?
On like the pre-roll ads or like the in between YouTube ads, like when they break,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
or on like even when I'm watching like things on Amazon Prime or Hulu or YouTube, all the streamers that have ads, I've seen it on there. I've seen it on the Olympics a lot. I see it all the time. Like and I'm always like, here it comes, everyone get over here, because I don't have like TiVo or whatever
I saw,
DVRs.
do you know Izzy, right? I saw Izzy sitting next
Oh yeah,
to you.
Izzy's in there. Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, Izzy, I was fucking doing it. I was like, Izzy and Justin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a really fun one. Just because we were all like, I don't know what this is. Like, I think it's
Yeah.
a Super Bowl commercial. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure. Like,
Yeah.
well, that's the other thing. They don't tell you.
But they don't tell you.
Yeah, you just kind of have to like guess. Like, well, we're booking it at this time, and the Super Bowl's X amount of weeks away. Like, I'm assuming this is a Super Bowl commercial. Like,
And do they bring in Bradley and what's his face, Matthew McConaughey, like last second? Like, do they set you guys all up?
they set us all up, and then they bring them in, and they were pretty cool. I mean, they weren't
Yeah.
like chit chatting all
They didn't throw any
crazy.
fits.
No, I will say that one of our actors got a little too chummy.
Really?
Yeah.
Did they have to move?
No, but it was like where the rest of us were kind of like,
Ockberg.
damn it, this is like the one thing we're not supposed to do.
Yeah.
But other than that, it was really cool. You know what's weird about that commercial though is the whole bit of it was like, make your own Super Bowl commercial. Go to Uber Eats, their app, and you can choose all the different celebrities that are in this like long spot that you want to see, and then it'll AI make you like a version with just those people in it. I don't know. It was weird, but they never said that in the actual commercial.
No, I never.
I was
saw
like,
that.
you would never know that unless you went to, because like when I shot that, Amelia de Moldenberg was there, and Addison Rae, who like I think you see them for like a minute, but they had like whole little bits where I think if you go into the app and put them in, those bits come up.
Okay.
But you would never know that without it.
Yeah. I have
But
no
I will-
idea who Amelia Badabadaber is.
But she does chicken shop dates. You ever see
Oh,
that?
yes.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I love her.
that's
She's
how I know-
hilarious.
Yes. That's how I
Yeah.
know her. That if you
Yeah.
had said that, I would.
Yeah.
Every time I see her name, I go nope, because that's I can't read that shit.
No, it's funny too. Is I remember when we were on set or at lunch because they're like, "Oh, break for lunch," and we were done actually, but we stayed for lunch, and it was like a full barbecue. They had like a barbecue setup for craft service, like not like where I was like, holy shit, like craft service is usually pretty good, but this was like on another level of like the spit and like everything.
Holy
Like,
shit.
I was like, oh wow, and it was really good. And I remember sitting there eating, and I saw that Amelie de Mulderberg walk like towards him, just like said to somebody else, like, "Is it always like this?" And I wanted to be like, "No, it's not.
It's not.
It's not. That's like a special like you got like
they got McConaughey.
they got
'cause he's from
McConaughey money,
Texas.
yeah.
Yeah, you're at that Texas barbecue.
Who I'm also like, did they even eat that? Probably
I
not.
doubt it.
I doubt it.
I doubt it. Maybe they got a plate taken to their trailer and they
I don't
looked at it
know.
and they looked at it.
Maybe.
McConaughey has this whole like salad that he eats that like is supposed to
Really?
be really good.
Really?
He's
Yeah, I
known
need
for
to
the
get on that
salad.
diet.
It's like
He makes like
it's like the Tom Cruise cake.
yeah, no, it's like I think it's like a cucumber, tuna, like kind of like a protein big bowl salad thing with like vinegar and this and that and lime juice and like sounds good, but I'm also like, no wonder you're so fit.
Tuna though.
Yeah.
I love tuna. You like tuna?
I don't want it in a salad. Fuck that.
Oh, tuna salad?
Tuna salad.
Sandwich.
Yeah.
But like I don't in my salad.
Yeah. My biggest problem with tuna at large is that it's usually combined with mayonnaise to make whatever, and I fucking hate mayonnaise. Like,
wow, really?
Like I'm any sort of like white crema like that, like even Mexicano
So you
crema.
don't like sour cream either, then?
No,
no,
thank you. And any sort of white crema, like no thank you.
So you don't want the crema on your fish tacos?
Nothing, dude.
Oh,
like unless it's like it's like a spicy sriracha or
you don't like
one
the
of those
crema?
things.
You don't like the crema?
I don't like the crema, bro.
No mecos for you?
No mecos for me, bro. You can keep all your mecos. you fucking all your mecos all that way, dude.
I love the mecos on the fish tacos.
Yeah.
You should tell people that don't speak Spanish, like, how do I say I want the cream? Oh, you said, tell them, yo quiero mecos.
Extra mecos.
Dame extra mecos,
Extra mecos.
Más mecos.
Yeah, más mecos.
Más mecos.
Todos los mecos. Mecos frescos. Yeah. But so I still can't believe you guys don't have a fucking person that growing up. Like, it's so. Is it me? like I get. You know what I also get, is including like. To wrap this all up, I get a lot of people when they meet me for the first time. They get a lot of, do I know you? Like, have we met before?
Oh, yeah, I get all the fucking time.
Do you?
All the time, dude.
Like, have we met before? Like, that whole thing? And I'm like, nope.
I mean, I don't get, you know what's funny? I don't think I'm assuming that's what I get, because I don't get people don't come up and say shit to me. Every once in a while they do. But it's always just like, they look at you like they know you. You know that they're like looking at you because they think they know you, or they think they know, they think you're like someone they know or someone they used to know. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, but no, I don't. It's funny what I do when I walk. Like, I feel bad because but when I get bored on people watching, I do a lot of the. Oh, that person would play. So and so would play that person on TV or blah blah. Like, I'm always like. Trying to find like a similarity between just strangers when you're just out and about in the mall or just sitting looking at people and wherever you are, and I'm like, oh, that person so and so would play that person on TV, or so and so, like I'm constantly doing that. So I guess I shouldn't feel too bad when people are like screaming Valenti at me, but
Valenti,
good God,
you
Valenti.
Yeah, it could be a lot worse, dude. You can get like
like
I don't know, but
I know. Honestly, like at the end of the day, I wish we could go back to Charlie Day. Because I think he's awesome. I think I have passed to the point of looking like him now.
Oh, he's
but
aging too.
One last one, and I don't think I look. And Eric, this goes back to what you were saying, like just because I'm Mexican, and also I think it's the vibe. But when Ant-Man Part 1 came out, and what's his face? What's his name? Miguel Peña. Michael Peña was in it. His character, like, that was right when Juan was born. So I didn't. That was the one movie we missed at the theater. So I just didn't see it. But I was getting calls and texts being like, "Have you seen Ant-Man yet?" And I'm like, "No." And everyone's like, "Holy shit, you got to go see it. You are in this movie." And I was like, "What does that mean?"
It's the spazziness, dude.
Yeah. It's the same thing. It's the and
yeah, dude. If I can, and this fucking guy, he did this. That's all it was. Because you don't look shit like that, dude.
Nothing. But it's just the vibe, I guess. It's putting out that vibe. But at least now you guys know there's this new term out there called choppelganger. It means when someone's like it's the less than version of your doppelganger. Like
It's when you're not fucking looks maxing and like you're not mogging on people.
Yeah.
And you're like the choppy version
Yeah.
of like the looks maxer.
You got compare mogged.
You got mogged, yeah. Got mogged on the compare.
Yeah.
You guys got to keep up with these kids, man. You got to keep up with the kiddos.
I guess so.
No, you don't, dude. These things fucking are, they're out. It's like sooner than, as soon as you learn about them, when they hit adult ears, they're already on the way out.
We don't have psych. Nobody says psych anymore.
No psych.
Yeah, psych.
I didn't bring that one back.
Psych. I should tell my kids yet. Moded. Did you guys remember Moded?
Yeah, Moded.
Yeah.
Moded. What was it? There was a rhyme, Moded. Totally something. I forget. There used to be a rhyme that went around my school. Oh, Moded. Totally. Something. I can't. Someone else. If you know it in the comments, please mention down below what that was. And also let us know who's your choppelganger. Like
who's our choppelgangers?
Yeah, let us know who's our choppelgangers.
Sure tons.
Do I still look like Jeter? Do I still look like fucking Charlie Day? Who do you look like?
You're Valenti, bro.
Yeah, or Valenti. Fuck that. If you think I look like Valenti, go suck one, dude. And Valenti Rodriguez, you're an amazing actor. I'm a big fan of your work, but I just don't think I look like you, bro. Especially when you're on the George Lopez
You guys
show.
got the ears.
I guess I don't know. Maybe I'm more just bummed out that it's like that guy thought I'm like, did I need to go on a fucking diet? What the fuck?
Well, he's on Flacco now. Maybe that's why.
Yeah, that's
now. But he was talking about George Lopez, 1999, Valenti. Not right now, Valenti. But anyways, let us know in the comments. Thank you everybody for listening / watching. We really appreciate you. Please follow us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, or wherever you get your podcasts. And listen to the full episodes.
Yeah, don't just watch the clips. Go listen to the full shits.
I know. Don't just watch the clips. Listen to the full shit. That's Justin Abarca. That's Eric Lopez. I'm Vince Navarro. We are the 3 Mexicans. We will see you next time. Later.